Welcome to another yoga class. Let's get started. So coming into a comfortable seated position, we'll get started by centering. So getting comfortable and wherever you decide to sit, whether it's on the floor, sitting on your ankles in Vajrasana, or sitting in a cross-legged position. If you can sit with your hips up, so sitting on some type of pillow or something helps to connect the knees closer to the floor. If you're sitting in a chair, just making sure that your feet are flat on the floor. Bring your hands into your lap with the palms facing up. Sitting up tall in your seat, so extending your spine up where it feels like it's grounded to the floor, but it's being pulled up to the sky. You can inhale and bring your shoulders up to your ears and roll them back and down. So resting in a nice tall posture. You can bring your hands into mudra. So again, we'll use the mudra of the chin mudra. So bring your pointer finger and your thumb together to touch. This is the mudra of contemplation. So a nice gesture with the hands when you learn something or learn something new. You just sit with your eyes closed and contemplate on the information. You can close your eyes, bring your awareness into the present, into this moment. So we do that by connecting with the body, noticing the toes, the soles of the feet, the ankles. Notice your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs. Notice your buttocks in contact with the surface that you're sitting on. Letting go of all effort. There's no need to hold, so relaxing the legs. You're totally supported here. Relax your hips, your lower back, middle back, and upper back, so the whole back. And then the pelvis, the front of the body, the pelvis, the abdomen, and the chest. So the whole front of the body. Bring your awareness to your fingers. Notice where they touch each other. Bringing your awareness to the backs of the hands in contact with your thighs. How do the palms of your hands feel? Your wrists, your lower arms, your elbows. How are your elbows feeling today? Your upper arms and your shoulders. Noticing the neck, the front, back, and sides of the neck. Notice the back of the head and the sides of the head, moving up to the top of the head. Noticing the forehead. Consciously relaxing the face as we move through the different parts of the face. So the forehead, soften and relax the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyelids, the eyes, the cheeks, the ears. Just relaxing and letting go of holding the ears, the nose, the mouth, the jaw, the tongue. Notice if your mind had moved through this process, or were you able to concentrate through the whole time, moving from part to part? There's not good or bad, just noticing. Were you able to concentrate? Bringing your awareness to the whole body now, the whole body as one. Noticing the whole body. And now, without changing anything, noticing your breathing. Just noticing the movement of the body as you breathe. And we'll bring in the yogic breath. So bringing your awareness to your abdomen. As you breathe in, let the abdomen expand, the ribs expand, and the chest expand in one full smooth rhythm. And exhale, the chest lowers, the rib cage lowers, and the abdomen contracts. Inhaling and exhaling with this long, slow, deep rhythm of the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Notice here if you're able to keep concentrated on the breath. This is another way we can bring the mind into the present moment by focusing on the breath. But even when you're noticing the breath coming in and out, you may notice your mind start to wander again. So if this starts to happen, you can just simply say, I am breathing in as you inhale, and I am breathing out as I exhale. So when you make the movement of breathing in, just say, I'm breathing in. And as you're breathing out, saying to yourself in your mind, I'm breathing out. This gives your mind something else to focus on. So you're focusing on the breath, but you're focusing on the words. So when you give it positive things to do, like concentration on positive things, it helps to keep it focused for some time. Maybe not a long time, for some time. Then the key becomes noticing when your mind wanders off again. If you notice it's wandered off, oh, I'm not paying attention to my breath anymore, then just kindly and gently bringing it back to, I'm focusing on my breath. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. This helps us to stay in the present. When we find ourselves starting to lose patience or getting frustrated or feeling overwhelmed or anxious, noticing that's happening, noticing it come up, and bring yourself into the present. Breathing in and breathing out. This positive behavior that we want to bring in to our practice, into our lives, to train our mind. And now bring your awareness to your feet, letting go of the breathing and the repetition of the words. Bring your awareness to your feet now. And you can imagine roots growing out of the feet down into the earth, spreading far and wide, deep and wide, connecting us with that stable, secure, foundational feeling. Imagine the roots moving all the way to the center of the earth, where all the semi-precious stones sit. You can imagine whatever color of stone you can think of is there. And you pick up the energy from that stone, or pick up that stone and bring it up, back up in through the roots, up in through the feet, through the legs, through the torso, through the arms, the chest, and the head. Feeling that energy of that stone moving through the whole body. And then bring your awareness to your heart. Whether it's the middle of the chest where the heart chakra sits, or whether it's the actual physical heart, wherever your mind is drawn to. And imagine a little tiny flame. This is where your true self lives, in this heart space. Connect with that little tiny flame. You can imagine as you breathe in that the flame gets bigger, filling the whole heart. And it moves through the whole body. Every time you breathe in, it fills up a little bit more of the body, filling up all your organs, the whole chest and abdomen, spreading out into the arms, to the fingers, down through the legs, up into the head, with every breath filling the whole body with this light, this flame. Doing one last scan to make sure the whole body is filled with this light. Making sure you've gotten to every little space. And then letting go of this visualization and bringing your awareness to your Agya chakra, the space between the eyebrows, the place of inner knowing. Connecting in that place. And we'll chant the mantra Om 3 times, followed by the Shanti mantra. Take a deep inhale in to begin. Om. Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavai Tejasvinavaditamastu Mavidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Taking a moment here, feeling the vibration through the body, the relaxation in the body and the mind, feeling that connection to your true self. Bring the palms together in front of the heart, setting an intention. If you have glasses on, remove your glasses for a moment, rub your hands together, building up some warmth in your hands. And gently place the palms over the eyes. Connecting again here with that space, the vast open space here. Trying to keep that connection through this whole class, that connection with your true self. Bring your palms back together down in front of the heart. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Namah Shivaya. You can shake out your legs, or notice if they're feeling a little stiff. Just shaking them out. Maybe give them a little rub or tap. Wake them up. Taking a moment here to feel comfortable. You can bring your hands behind you in Prabhaksiti. So the chest is raising up, the shoulders are down, the elbows are straight. Feeling this strength, feeling the movement through the legs, the energy, the tingling, the warmth, just notice. And then you can relax this a little or bring your hands onto your thighs. Focusing on your toes, stretch your toes apart and bend the toes over. So inhaling, stretching the toes apart, exhaling, bending the toes over. Inhaling and exhaling. Continue this for another 3 times, full awareness on your toes. You can imagine that light from the flame moving through the toes. Complete focus on the toes. Rest here for a moment and notice your toes. So completely staying in this moment with the toes. How do they feel? Does one stick out more than another? Like, does it feel like there's one was maybe stretched a little more than another? Maybe the soles of your feet are tingling. And then we'll point the toes, so we're focusing on our ankles now. Point the toes down and lift the toes up. Exhale as you point, inhale as you flex. Continuing this for another 3 times, inhaling and exhaling, focusing all your awareness on the ankles. This is like mindfulness, moving with complete attention in the activity that you're doing. Relax here, notice the ankles. Notice if there was another part in the leg that was holding as you're moving your ankles. Sometimes when you come to rest, you feel, oh, my upper thighs were holding on in that posture. So just noticing that. And then rotate your ankles. Notice what direction you choose first. Inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you point down, focusing on the ankles. You can picture that little flame from the heart moving down into the ankles. And then the opposite direction, 5 times in this way. Full awareness on the ankles. You can either be looking at your ankles or just close your eyes and feeling the ankles. And when you're finished, relax there. Notice what you feel now. Close your eyes. After each movement, we'll close our eyes. This helps to bring our awareness inside. It also helps to keep the prana, the energy that we're building, inside. We lose 70% of our prana through our eyes. So 70% of our energy through our eyes. So when we close our eyes, we can really start seeing inside. Then move your awareness up to your knees and your hips. Notice how they're feeling right now in this moment. And then tense your kneecaps. So it's like you're pressing the backs of your legs into the floor. Your kneecaps tighten up and then release them. So they tighten up and release. Maybe even your heels come off the floor a little bit. When you tense the kneecaps, you're pushing them down towards the floor and relax. Tense, relax, tense, and relax. Then we'll bring our right knee, foot to the floor and bring it right in, give it a hug. And then hold on behind the leg. So interlace the fingers behind the knee there and straighten your leg out. So all your awareness is on your knee now, and bend it in. Straighten it out and bend it in. Inhale as you go out, exhale in. Or notice what your body is doing. You know, you inhale or you exhale in one movement and the opposite in the other. So notice what's natural for you. What feels right. And this is the last one. We'll bring the foot back to the floor. You can hug it in a little bit again. And from here, hold on to your right foot and your right knee. And we're just going to rock side to side. So we're opening up the hip a little on this side now. So back and forth. And then circles in one direction. We'll do 3 circles, moving with your breath. So again, notice how do you want to breathe? You want to inhale as you come up and exhale as you go down? Or do you want to exhale as you come up and inhale as you go down? And then the opposite direction. We'll bring the foot back to the floor for a moment. And relax here. Then lower the knee out to the side. So we're still focusing on your hip here and bringing it back up. So again, we're moving with our breath. Inhale in one direction and exhale in the other direction. Notice what feels right for you. Make this your last one. Bring it back to the center and then stretch that leg back out. You can relax here for a moment. Bring your hands behind if you like, if that's easier on your body. And just take a moment, close your eyes, and notice how your knee and your hip are feeling on the right leg. What's it feel like? If you were to describe your right leg, what does it feel like? And then compare it to the left leg. Is there a difference, first of all, between the two legs? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. It's all about just noticing. If there is a difference, maybe just trying to describe what the left leg feels like. My right knee feels warm, and my whole leg feels big, like wide and thick. Whereas my left leg feels skinny, tiny, like thin and cool. So then we'll sit back up and bring your left knee to the floor, or foot to the floor. Bring it up into your abdomen and give it a squeeze. Then hold on behind the knee and we'll straighten the leg out. All awareness on the knee and bend it in. Figuring out your breathing here. Moving out and bending in. All awareness on the knee. You can imagine that golden light moving up into the knee now. And then bring the foot back to the floor. You can hold on to the foot and the knee, rocking it side to side. Stretching out the hip. And then rotating. Nice big circles. And then the opposite direction. Again, moving with your breathing. 2 breaths per circle. 1 inhale and 1 exhale per circle. And then bring your foot back to the floor. Relax here for a moment. And then we'll move the knee out towards the side and bring it back in. You can get a little bit of a push at the end if that's comfortable for you. Remembering that in yoga, we only do what our body allows and we don't push past that. So if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Honor that. Your body doesn't want it at the moment. You can just close your eyes and imagine you're doing it if that's something that you'd like to do. Back to the center. Give it a little hug back inside or a little squeeze, and then stretch that leg back out. You can come back on the hands, close your eyes, notice how your legs are feeling. So from here, we'll come into a cross-legged position, just so you can have a little relief if sitting up with your legs out isn't comfortable. If it is, leave them out, it's fine. So from here, we'll stretch our hands out, palms facing down. Inhale, and exhale, bring your thumb inside, fingers over top and squeeze. Inhale, stretch the fingers out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhaling out. Exhaling, squeeze. All awareness on the fingers. Inhaling and exhaling. If you can keep your hands up, we'll bring our fingers together, pointing them to the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down. If you need a break, take a break at any time. Inhaling and exhaling with each movement. Notice the wrists. Bring the thumb inside and the fingers over top, and we'll rotate the wrists now, noticing what direction you choose to do. Inhaling in one direction. whether you're coming up and exhaling going down or the opposite to that, whatever works for you. And then the opposite direction. Feeling the wrists, relaxing here, lowering the hands down, noticing how the fingers and the wrists are feeling. Close the eyes. Imagining that golden flame from the heart moving to the fingers and the wrists, filling that area up. And now stretch your arms out in front with the palms facing up. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your hands to your shoulders. Inhale, let the arms move out. And exhale, bend in, focusing on your elbows. And then slowly lower your elbows down. Notice when your shoulders are relieved, and lower your hands down, noticing your elbows. Sometimes the shoulders are speaking louder than the elbows. So just notice the shoulders. And then after a little time, then the shoulders become more quiet, and then you can notice your elbows. Now we'll bring our hands onto our shoulders, arms or elbows out to the side here. And exhale, bring your elbows together to touch. Inhale, stretch them out. And exhale, together. Inhaling out. Exhale, together. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, reach out to the side. Exhale here. Inhale, lift the elbows up. And exhale, lower them down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale. And exhale, relax your hands down, noticing how your shoulders are feeling. And inhale. Exhale, slowly turn your head to the right as you look over the right shoulder. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Notice if there's a difference on one side or the other. Inhale. Exhale. Going the right of the body indicates the masculine, and the left side of the body indicates the feminine. Inhale. Last one, both sides. Come back to the center, relax here. Maybe just open your mouth and stretch it apart. Squint up your face a little just to move around maybe move your nose. And then relax. Feel the face. Feel the face. Maybe feel tingling or warmth in the face. And then let's come down actually while we're sitting, let's separate our feet out. We'll just do this nice and slow movement. Interlace the fingers. Arms are out from your shoulders. Inhale here. Turn towards the left. And exhale, come down over the left foot, moving across and over to the right. Just feel the stretch in the back. And then inhale, come back as far as you can lean. That's comfortable. And exhale, come back forward and across. Nice and slow. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Inhaling as you come back. Exhaling as you come in. And make this one your last one. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Feel the engagement in the abdomen. Relax your hands down for a moment. Notice where you feel that in the body. And in the opposite direction, bring your arms up, turning to the right this time. Exhale, come down towards the right foot, across and over to the left. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale. Nice slow movements. If this was the winter time and we wanted to build up warmth in the body, we would do this fast. But since it's the summertime and it's in the middle of the day, we want to do it nice and slow. So we're just nicely warming the body. We're not overexerting or getting it high energy. Relax your hands down. And notice where you feel that in the body, possibly through the whole core, the backs of the legs, through the lower back, maybe in your shoulders. Just noticing. And then we'll do one more practice in this regard. Rowing the boat. So bring your thumbs inside and your fingers over top, elbows or hands by your shoulders. And we're going to inhale, looking up towards the hands, and exhale, bend forward as far as is comfortable for you. If you need to bend your knees, you can. And then inhale, roll back and reach up, looking up, and exhale, come forward and down. So feel the nice stretch in the back of the body and the contraction in the front. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch up tall and exhale. Come back to the center for a minute. Rest here for just a moment. Noticing. And hands back to the shoulders. Inhale. This time, exhale, we're going to go along the floor, along the legs. Inhale, stretch up, reach up, look up, and lean back. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Feel the warmth you're creating just with this little bit of movement. Feel the warmth that's moving through the whole body. Feel the stretch in the back. Make this your last one. And come back to the center. Relax your hands. Relax your whole body. And let's come right into lying down. And notice how you feel here. Taking some nice, slow, deep breaths. Regulating the breathing if your breathing's gotten heavy or quick. We just regulate by taking long, slow, deep breaths in and long, slow, complete breaths out. Now bring your knees up into your chest for a moment. Grab a hold of your knees, lift your head, and give your knees a hug. And relax back down. You can lower your legs all the way to the floor. And bring your feet to the floor. Tuck your hands under your buttocks. Bring your knees up into your chest. And we'll do alternate leg cycling. So you're going to reach up with your right leg, keep it straight, and exhale, lower to the ground almost. Just before you touch the ground, bring it back into the chest. And then straighten your left leg up, letting it lower down towards the floor, just about until it touches, and then bring it back into the chest. And do this 4 more times on each leg. Inhaling as you reach the leg up, and exhaling as you lower the leg down. If this is too slow for you, you can follow the rhythm of one leg, or as you do one leg, you can breathe one way, and as you move the other leg, breathe in the opposite. So inhaling one leg, exhaling the other. Whatever you feel, you figure your own breath out. We're moving with the breath. Remember, in the summertime, we don't want to build a lot of heat in the body, so we want to take things slower. When you're finished, bring the knees up into the chest. We actually, in the summertime, want to do more cooling type practices. So if we move more slowly and not build up so much heat, then it can create a balance. And now let's move in the opposite direction. So you're going to take your right leg and skim it across the mat, not touching, but just along the mat. And inhale, lift the leg straight up and bring it back down into the chest. And do the same with the left leg. Four times more on each side. Bring the knees back into the chest. When you're finished, you can roll off your hands. Bring the feet back to the floor about mat width apart. Bring your arms out by your sides with the palms facing up, or you can interlace the fingers behind the head, whatever is more comfortable for you. We'll inhale here, and exhale, slowly lower your knees to the right as you look to the left. Inhaling back to the center. Exhaling, lower the knees to the left as you look to the right, and feel the difference between both sides. Where do you feel the stretch when you move to this side? Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the right. Hold here for a moment. Notice, what does it feel like on this side? Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling from side to side, 3 more times on each side. Nice slow movements. Really feel the body, feel where you're stretching. Making sure you've done the same amount on each side. Coming back to the center. Rest your legs out on the floor, noticing how you're feeling. And now bring your feet back to the floor. Feet are together, soles on the floor, and slowly let the knees lower out to each side. So the knees are separating and lowering to each side. Wherever they stop, wherever the tension is, stop there. If you need to hold on to them from underneath, then that's okay. If you need to press your hand or like hold your hand on top just to let the leg know that it's okay. It doesn't need to hold. Just relaxing here. Or try to relax here. Sometimes this is an intense feeling, an intense stretch. So notice what your mind's saying. Maybe it's saying, oh my gosh, I can't stay here for long, or this isn't comfortable, or notice if it's busy or if it's relaxed. Come back to your breath. Come into the moment. Don't get caught up in the thoughts of the mind. Just notice and move back to the breathing. Notice where you feel the stretch. Try and find comfort here. See if you can let go a little. Are you able to let go? Just a little. And then holding on to the legs, you can use their help to push your knees back up. Coming back to the center. Relax your legs out. Notice where this posture has affected your body. And then bring your right knee up into your chest. Interlace the fingers and hold on to the shin on the right side. Before you pull in, make sure that your left leg is pressed on the floor. And then you're going to slowly pull your right knee up towards your shoulder pit or your armpit, your shoulder. Feel the stretch in the top of the left leg. Feel the stretch in the back of the right leg. You can lift your head up towards that knee and relax down, relax the leg down. Relax here for a moment and notice how your body feels. Does it feel a little off center, cockeyed? One side feels higher than the other. Just notice. And then lift your left knee up into your chest. Before you press on that leg, make sure that your right leg is down towards the floor, and then slowly squeeze the left knee up into towards the armpit or the shoulder, and then lift the head up like you're going to kiss the knee, and relax back down. Relax your leg out, hands out by your sides. And then reach up to the middle of the foot. So holding on at the middle of the inside of the foot on the right side. Bend the knee down towards the floor. So your hand is kind of just pushing down into that hip. Then we'll do the same on the other side. So bringing your left leg up, hand inside the foot. This is happy baby. So we're just stretching out the hips and the upper quad or area. You can rock side to side if you like, if that's something that you'd like to do. Or you can lower your heels down together to touch, and then inhale, stretch the feet out a little. Exhale, you can bring them together if you want to make it more of a dynamic, like a moving. Feel the stretch in the hips and the legs. And then lower the feet back to the floor. Stretch your legs out, relax here. Notice how the legs are feeling. So from here, we'll do a little bit of an ab posture. Bring your feet together. So your legs are straight, feet together. Palms on the thighs. You can tuck your chin a little. Inhale here and exhale here. And on your next inhale, you're going to lift the shoulders and the feet up at the same time. This is both. So your hands are aligned with your toes and your eyes are aligned with your hands. And hold here. And relax. Relax, relax, relax. Notice how you're feeling. We'll do that 2 more times with a nice break in between. Bring your hands on your thighs, bring the feet together, legs are straight. Inhale and exhale. Then inhale, lift all together. If you can, if this is too much for you, just lift the upper or the lower. Choose one. If it's too hard on your back, relax down, arms out to the sides. If you feel any place that's letting go, and last one, hands on the thighs, feet together. Inhale here, exhale here. Inhale and lift up. Hold, 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 and relax. Letting go. Present moment. Where is your mind in this moment? Is it focused on the body or focused somewhere else? Just noticing. It's not about judgment or getting upset if the mind is wandering. It's just about noticing. Noticing it's wandered. Oh, there it goes again. And bring it back. The concentration of the practice, of the body, of the breath. Then we'll move over onto the left side of the body. So just moving right over onto your left side. You can bring your hand underneath your head. Legs are bent. Bring your hand in front of you for support if that's comfortable for you. And then we're just going to bring the knee up into the chest and reach it out. So focusing on the knee and the hip as you bring the knee up and in and move it out. Moving with your breath, noticing how your knee feels as it bends in and straightens out. Relax back in the center position, relaxing the leg on top of the other leg. And then we'll stretch the knee up like you're opening a book and then closing it. So stretching it up and coming down. So your feet are in line with the knee. It's just your knee that's lifting up. Foot stays in the same place. I'll make this your last one. Relax here for a moment. Notice where you feel that. Do you feel it in the hips, the inside of the thigh? Then you're gonna do that same motion, knee up, bring it into the chest or in towards the chest and lift the foot up. Now you can hold on to the leg wherever, as long as your leg is straight, hold on to wherever you can reach. Another option is to hold on to the big toe with your 2 fingers. You just want to have the leg straight, so wherever that is, if you're here and this is as far as you can come without bending the knee, that's fine. Just hold on to the leg, the back of the leg, the back of the calf, or hold on to the toe. Breathe. Hold. Bending it down and relaxing it back. And then we'll roll onto our belly. So let's give our body a stretch here. Arms out, legs out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then lift your knee up onto the right side. So you're just lifting the knee and sliding it up, bringing your elbow to touch the knee and relaxing. Just relaxing. If your mind's wandering off, bring your mind back to the body, back to the breath. And then we'll move to the other side. So bringing your left elbow to meet the left knee, making a pillow with your hands and relaxing here. Letting go. Bringing your awareness back to your body, back to your breath. Coming back to the center now, reaching your arms out, stretch, stretch, stretch. And you can imagine someone's pulling your right arm and your left leg at the same time. They're stretching it out, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then you lift them up at the same time, looking over the right hand, and exhale, lower down. And then stretching out the left hand and the right foot, reach, reach, reach. And then inhale, reach up, look up, and exhale, lower down. Other side, inhale, stretch the arm and leg out, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, left hand, right leg up, exhale down. One more time on each side, inhale, right arm, left leg up, Exhale down. Stretching out first, left hand, right leg, lift up, look up. And exhale down, relax here. Forehead on the floor. You can bring your hands interlaced behind your head. Relaxing here. Relax your hands down and coming up into crocodile, where we bring our elbows under our shoulders and rest our hands, or our chin in our hands. Taking nice, slow, deep breaths here. Noticing the lower back. Just breathing into any tension in that area. Making sure that your elbows are in a comfortable place. So your neck isn't being pulled on too much. It's just a resting pose. Breathing into any tension in the back of the body. Awareness on the lower back. Awareness on the breathing. So now coming over to the right side of the body. Bring your hand under the head. Knees are bent. Hands out in front if you like. Bending the knee up into the chest and straightening the leg out. Moving with the breathing. You can exhale as you come up. Inhale as you straighten. All of your awareness on the knee and the hip as you move in and out. And relaxing the knee down. Relax here for a moment. And then we'll just lift the knee up like you're opening a book or a clam shell is opening, and then lower the knee down. Inhale as you lift up and exhale down. All your awareness on the hip here. And relax here, noticing the hip. And then lifting the knee out, bring it into the chest. You can either hold on to a place in the body as you straighten the leg, or just straighten the leg up, keeping the leg straight. So wherever that is for you, and holding wherever it's comfortable, but keeping the leg straight. If you can come all the way up where you're holding on to the toe, just wrap your pointer finger and middle finger around the neck of the toe and hold here, breathing normally. Noticing the back of the leg, just breathing, relaxing, letting go. And bending the knee, bringing the knees to meet. And then rolling back onto the belly. Back into crocodile. Relaxing here. Then bring your hands along the sides of the body, pressing your body up and back into child's pose. Feel the stretch in the back of the body. You can keep your hands out in front. Feel the deep stretch in the back. And then from here, if you'd like to try striking cobra, if not, stay here. But this is what it'll look like. You'll slide across the mat and then come up into cobra. Exhale, you push back down into child's pose. So inhale, you lift the head, slide across the floor, come up into cobra. Exhale, back and down. And one more time, if this is working for you, slide across the floor. Look up. Shoulders are down. Exhale, back into child's pose. And then we'll come up into table, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You can just like move from side to side, maybe make a couple circles with the hips. Just move freely here. And then come back to center. And we'll take an inhale here. And exhale, lower the chin towards the chest, arch the back up and tuck the tailbone under. And inhale, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. The belly moves towards the floor, look up. And exhale, chin to the chest, tailbone tucked under, and spine lifts up. So move with your own rhythm of your breath. Making sure to completely fill the lungs as you inhale and completely empty the lungs as you exhale. Nice, slow rhythm. Keeping that connection, the body and the breath. Coming back to center when you're ready. We'll tuck the toes, push your hips up into downward dog. If this is something that's comfortable for you to do, we'll walk out the backs of the legs, stretching out the backs of the legs. And then standing or staying here for a moment. Find stability in this place. Then you can walk your hands back towards your feet and hang here for a moment. Head is down towards the floor. You can hold on to your elbows, resting here for a moment. And then lowering your hands slowly. And about 5 breaths you're going to take to come up. So just nice and slow, slowly vertebrae by vertebrae coming up, rolling. Hands are dangling, head is dangling. Head is the very, very last thing to come up. So even when you feel like you're almost all the way up, there'll still be 2 more breaths there. So as soon as you feel like you're completely up, except for your head, you're going to inhale your shoulders up to your ears and roll the shoulders back and down. And then your last breath will be the head coming up. exhale. So here, bring your feet together. Interlace your fingers. Press the palms down towards the floor. And as you inhale, raise the arms up. You're going to come up on the tippy toes at the same time. And exhale, relax the hands down by your sides. So finding a place that's not moving to keep your balance. Inhale, stretch the arms out and up. Hold and exhale, relax down. So all in one smooth movement. Inhaling, arms rise up, heels rise up. Hold, stretch up tall, and exhale, relax down. One more time, your own breath. And separate the feet. Stand here for a moment and relax, noticing and feeling the space you've made in the spine. Feel the energy in the body. Feel the connection, the grounded, the stable energy also. Then we'll interlace the fingers. This time your feet will stay flat on the floor. Press your hands down towards the floor. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Reach up, stretch up. Turn your head to the right and look and bend down towards the right. So you're looking down towards the right foot on the floor without twisting the spine. So we're inhaling, coming up. So the body stays here, stretched. Turn the head to the left and just bend to the left. So it's not about how far you can bend. It's about the stretch and the contraction you're gaining on each side. Inhale, stretch up. Turn to the right, exhale down. Inhale up. Turn to the left and exhale down. Inhale up. Relax your hands, relax your arms, relax your shoulders. And then we'll just do the fluid movement today. So we're just going to swing our arms around from side to side. Make sure that you're not close to anything that you might hit. So just tapping the hands on the body where they land, and then slowly moving up the body. So up to the hips and the lower abdomen, the middle back, and then up underneath the armpits. Just tapping the body, waking up all the organs, and then up over the shoulders, and back down the body, armpits, middle back, lower back, hips, and buttocks. Slowly coming back to the front, to the center. And your momentum and slow down. Feel the energy moving through the body, how the coolness, maybe there's a coolness coming up now. Just noticing. So from here, turn your left foot out to the side, maybe like 45 degrees maybe. Your right foot is close to the left. And you'll lift up your right leg and just hold it across the shin of the left leg. So you're just holding it there. So it's not touching, it's just sitting in front. And from there, you're going to take your right arm and hold it straight across the chest, making the pointer finger and thumb to come together. And then reaching your left arm up with the same mudra, pointer finger and thumb together. And then bend the elbow to come down towards the hand of the right side. And just hold it here. Feel the playfulness in this posture. This is the dancing Shiva posture, Nataraj Asana. So feel the play here, the beautiful dance we create. And then inhale, raise your arms up, bring your leg out, and lower your foot down. You can shake out your legs for a moment. And then the right foot, we're going to turn out to the side about 45 degrees. Bring all the weight to that foot. Find a place that's not moving. Cross the left foot across the right shin. Bring the left arm across the chest, bringing the hand into mudra. Reach the right arm up. Bring the hand into mudra and bend the elbow down. And hold here. Breathe normally. Feel the play, the lightness, the beauty in this dance. And then inhale, arms come up, leg comes out, and relax down. Good. So now you can come back down onto your back into Shavasana. And we'll end with some pranayama and some meditation. So relaxing here in Shavasana, noticing how you're feeling now compared to the beginning of the class. You feel the integration of the postures, the body. Noticing your breathing. Bringing your awareness to the abdomen. Focusing on abdominal breathing only. Breathing in and out through the abdomen. And letting go of the abdominal breathing, moving to the thoracic breathing, the breathing through the rib cage. So now all the breath is moving in the rib cage only. So focus your awareness on that area and allow that area to expand as you breathe in and contract as you breathe out. And now letting go of the concentration on the rib cage and move your awareness now up as you breathe into the chest, into the clavicle area. Clavicular breathing, breathing up into the chest only. So directing your awareness at the chest and breathing in and letting the chest expand as you breathe in and contract as you breathe out. Now letting go of the concentration on that breath, and tie all three together now. Inhaling, the abdomen raises, the rib cage raises, and the chest raises. And exhaling, the chest lowers, the rib cage lowers, and the abdomen lowers. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, and exhaling, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling and exhaling this yogic breathing. You can engage the ujjayi breathing, the breathing where we have a bit of constriction in the back of the throat, like Darth Vader. Notice if your mind is able to concentrate. If it's not, bringing it back to the breathing, and on the breath in, you can say the word so in your mind. And on the exhale, the word hum. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. So. Hum. So. Hum. So. Continue in your own rhythm. Now letting go of the mantra so hum, letting go of the concentration of the breathing. Maybe taking some deeper breaths here. Bringing your awareness back to your body. You can wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Giving your body a big stretch, reaching your arms up over your head, stretching your legs out, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then bringing the knees back into the chest, giving them a squeeze, rocking on your back from side to side. And in your own time, rolling over to the right side or whatever side feels right for you. Rest here for a moment. Feel the connection that you've built in the class. See if you can't keep that connection through the rest of the day. Completely mindful of everything that you're doing with full awareness. And when you're ready, you can make your way up back into a seated position, keeping your eyes closed or slightly open if you need to get back up. Bringing your hands back into Chin Mudra. We'll end the class with 3 Oms and the Shanti Path. Take a deep breath in to begin. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya, sarvesham swastir bhavatu, sarvesham shantir bhavatu, sarvesham purnam bhavatu, sarvesham mangalam bhavatu, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhyam Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityor Mukshiyamamrita. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. If you have glasses on, remove your glasses. Rub your hands together, building up some warmth in the hands, and gently place the palms up over the eyes. Notice what you see here now in this open space. Bring the palms back together down in front of the heart. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.